What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Everybody talking about the big angle that took place last night on Dynamite. Tony Khan attacked by Jack Perry and the Elite. BC was not able to catch any of this show last night. Sometimes I'm able to catch a half an hour, maybe 20 minutes, a minute here or there. Last night, nothing. So when I heard about this angle, A, I knew I had to catch it. B, I said, why not with you guys? So I'm going to roll this for the very first time. I have not seen this yet. I'm going to roll it, and I'm going to give you my amplified honesty, my take on it, and my thoughts of where this could possibly go. I know what happened, or at least the gist. I just haven't seen it yet. So I'm going to let this play out, and then we're going to talk about it. Tony Khan is now involved. This is something he said he never wanted to do. He never wanted to do what like Vince was doing. He's going to let the boys and gals do their thing. He's going to stay in the back. But when times are tough, man, and the ratings are really, your back is against the wall, and he's fighting literally for these new TV deal rights. And, I mean, this is big. So I cannot fault him at all for wanting to get dirty, get in that ring, and even take the Tony Khan driver, I heard. Let BC catch this, and then I'll give you my honest, amplified thoughts. We're picking this up where Tony Khan just got in the ring. So I did a little bit of a... We're going to catch it where they're both kind of face-to-face now. I'm hearing it's not a long promo, and there's only about 5 minutes to this rest of the segment. So not a lot of time to actually do the attack. So we'll see what Jack Perry... He's got the microphone. Tony Khan's looking at him without a microphone.
The only thing that I have ever wanted is what's best for AEW.
Perry says the only thing I ever wanted, what's best for AEW. Tony Khan is clapping. He gives the the fist bump to the chest. That's all I want from you.
So I want to ask you to please shake my hand, reinstate me, and let's go on and continue to change the world together.
Jack Perry says, shake my hand, reinstate me, let's continue to change the wrestling world forever. Tony Khan is all about it. Big grin on his face. Massive hand. Oh, he should have done the Tony Khan hug. Oh, there it is, the Tony Khan hug.
Such a giving guy.
Okay, good segment so far, man. Jack Perry looks at the hard cam with a shit-eating grin. Something's up.
Jack Perry.
They're doing the old school rocker. Shawn Michaels lifting up Marty Jannetty's arm. The turn is coming, you know it. Tony Khan's doing the Triple H point. Oh, the gut punch. Tony Khan looks like he got a cannon shot at him. First Tony Khan went unconscious, then all of a sudden he started to sell the gut punch. Tony Khan taking bumps. The Elite's in the ring now with Okada. They're backing Perry off. The whole front row, when he took that gut punch, it was a whoa. So that's the reaction you want. It's also a little bit of a laugh from BC, but it's funny seeing Tony take a bump. But the whole front row was like, whoa. If you guys ever catch the replay of that. Front row was like shocked. I would be too if I didn't know what happened up front. But I knew the attack was coming. They're trying to help. The Young Bucks are helping up Tony Khan. Tony Khan stopped selling for a second. There he goes. Now he's selling his gut. Oh, here it comes. The Tony Khan driver, formerly known as the Meltzer driver. How's he going to take this? Oh, he took it straight. Tony Khan takes the Tony Khan driver. Jack Perry looking at the hard cam like a hard ass. There you go. Perry drags Khan into the middle of the ring. Full group shot to the hard cam. Here comes referee Bryce screaming his ass off. What's your problem? Get away, man. Aubrey Edwards. Perry's flipping off the crowd. They were just chanting the dude's name before I set up the footage for you guys. Oh, shoot. Bucks just said, who succeeds Tony? Did you guys hear that? Hold on. Who succeeds Tony Khan, said the Bucks. There's your story, man. The Bucks are gonna, like, take control of AEW. Thank you, Jacksonville. We love you so much. I love how they're letting this breathe, man. They're just... They're trying to boot them all to the back. Soak up the heel heat. Get all the heel chants. Tony Khan acting like he literally just got 6 cannons rocking him out. Tony Khan is out.
It's time to change the world, baby.
This time we change the world, baby. Says Jackson. Thanks, everybody. Bucks are really... Thanks, everybody. Great show. Great show. Thanks for coming. They're saying... What dicks. I love it. Tony Khan took the driver, man. Now the locker room is emptying out. They didn't want to be out there when their bosses, the EVPs, were out there. That's your ultimate boss. The final boss. Is that Shad Khan? Hold on. Whoa. Dude, Shad Khan's out there. That's his pops, guys. Hold on. Wait a second. When did he come out? The signature is up, so we're going off the air. Here comes Shad Khan, his father, bro. Oh, everybody's look. Shad, great. Oh, and then we went off the air. No, I wanted to see more Shad. Whoa, Shad Khan was out there, guys. That's the owner of the Jacksonville Jaguars, the father of Tony Khan. The reason there is AEW. If you love AEW, that is thank you, Shad. Even before thank you, Tony. Well, no, Tony still had to create the thing and want to do this. Whoa. Okay, so even though I knew about this up front, I did not know it was going to be pulled off like that. Woo! This is one of those things, man. If you don't like AEW, this has just provided material to trash them even more. BC loves it. This is exactly what you need to do. Get in there. Stop with the we are the alternative. Stop with the I'll never do what Vince did. Stop with the we're wrestling and their sports entertainment. Stop. Cut the shit. You are losing your own fan base. Your diehard, true diehard fans are leaving by the droves. Your tried and trues. You used to be at a 950,000 every Wednesday night. Those were your tried and true diehards, at least 850 of them out of the 950. Your new normal is roughly 750. And out of that, maybe 650 are your tried and true diehards, with 100 being lapsed or casuals. You are losing your own fans. So enough. Just be what wrestling is supposed to be. Fun. Give those shock moments. If people want to laugh, cool. But it's something they have to check out. This is the type of things where you generate storylines from it. Even if people don't like it right now. If the Young Bucks are saying who succeeds Tony Khan, until Tony Khan makes an affirmative decision on what's next, the Young Bucks could easily say, because they're next in line, they're the EVPs, we're running this shit. That could be some fun television for a few months before Tony Khan fully comes back to take back what's his. And he's not alone. And he's got big time stars with him. And then it starts to make sense. This could be fun to a product that desperately needs something, a pulse. So, this is another reason why I don't take deep dives into the community, because if you're doing things just to please the IWC, you're going to fail 9 times out of 10 up front. 9 out of 10 times. And for those saying that Tony Khan's decision-making, especially within the last month to 2 months with the CM Punk Jack Perry saga, it's been baffling, it's been befuddling, he needs to take a few steps back, stay in the back. I hear you, but what better way than to write him off? And now you have these successors, the Young Bucks, who are going to run AEW. Jack Perry can be catapulted even more from this. A lot more heat on Perry, obviously, and Perry has many beefs with Tony Khan. At the top is airing that footage. Not even running it by Jack Perry, right? There's so many ways you can go with this. It's no harm, no foul. So I know a lot of the community will just trash this because that's what the community does. But you have to look at what it leads to, man. You get Tony Khan written off, and that's what should happen. Tony Khan should not be doing any messages, even if he's in a neck brace from some remote location. No, Tony Khan, just stay out now. Let the Young Bucks, because they're the EVPs, they're literally running AEW. That could be a fun show, or 2, or 10. That's the next several months of television. That's actually intriguing to BC. It's no harm, no foul, man. They were losing their own fans. There's no doubt many people will laugh at this angle. They'll say it was stupid, but what BC saw last night was finally a company that woke up. Finally a company that said, we're not here just to survive, we're here to thrive. Finally a company that is willing to go outside the box. I'm not saying this one angle is going to change the landscape of AEW. I'm not saying the ratings will skyrocket because many people didn't know this was going to happen anyway. So I wouldn't be shocked if they're still around 775 or 800,000. But what I'm saying is, you go back many moons ago to WCW, even when they had Big Van Vader and they had Sting and they had Ric Flair, they had all of these epic stars, Jake Roberts, you had Mick Foley, Cactus Jack. You had all of these stars, but WCW was still a far distant number 2. It wasn't until they went so far outside the box, many times people saying this will never work, but it was only then, things like the NWO, for instance, where WCW started to actually compete and then actually take over WWE Raw, where you were starting to spend your Monday nights watching 3/4 Nitro and only 1/4 Raw. Nitro, WCW's ratings were skyrocketing, WWE's were plummeting. And this was at a time where people barely had enough time to watch WWF content. Sorry, WCW. But WCW did enough right to captivate attention. And most of the stuff they were doing was so far outside the box, many people were going to laugh at and say it would never work. I'm not comparing this angle to NWO, by the way. What I'm saying is, only when you decide to make those decisions to go outside the box and have that type of fun. Remember what you're doing. You're not there just to put on 25-minute bangers or try to get 7 stars from Dave Meltzer. You're there. You're there to have hella fun, rock out the best storylines, create the most epic of characters, make the fans go, damn, that was wild, and collect massive TV deals in the process. You're going to have a niche that wants to watch banger after banger, burger after burger, or 10-star matchups, right? They're going to wait after every match to see what Melty Boy gives them. You'll have that niche. But what happens when even the niche goes backwards? And they say, I saw what I had to see. How many bangers can these fans possibly watch before it just becomes redundant? You treat it like it's an actual sport, but it's not. It's unlike anything we've ever seen before. Pro wrestling is the first and only of its kind. I don't mind the term sports entertainment. I never did. There's a lot of athleticism, but it's entertainment at its core. The basic foundation of pro wrestling is entertainment. It is larger than life storylines and characters, and utilized in the most epic of ways. In AEW, they can claim to be an alternative all they want, but if you are under the umbrella of professional wrestling, you better know what that is. What made us all fall in love with WWF or E back in the day. The characters, the storylines, those whoa moments. People can laugh at this all they want. They can trash it all they want. If you thought BC was going to do that, well, BC is definitely going to trash this. This was horrible. I'm not. I totally understand if you feel that way, right? I get it. But No, I see the opposite, man. When I see something like that, I'm finally seeing a company that's getting it. You can only be an alternative for so long. You can only do the opposite of what Vince did for so long before you finally realize what Vince was doing, what WWF was doing, was revolutionary. It was awesome. It's what we fell in love with. Now you just do it with a 2024 twist. I get it. I don't know if that's for better or worse, but what I do know is this company tried something last night. It had BC going, I gotta catch this. And that doesn't always happen every Wednesday night. Barely happens on Mondays and Fridays. But I said, I gotta catch this. That's exactly what I did. Like it. I like it, man. Of course Tony's unorthodox in there. You ever see Vince McMahon take a stone cold stunner? You ever see Vince McMahon try to get into a professional wrestling ring? The dude pulled 2 quads just trying to get in the ring once. You want to talk unorthodox? Of course, I can go on and on with this angle because it has so many moving parts, but this is supposed to be a shorter upload, so I will leave it at that. How do you guys feel about... I'm guessing I know how most of the IWC is responding, but if you thought BC was going to, no. This company drastically needs something, and I love the fact that they're trying... Even if this didn't land for you, I totally get it. Totally get it, guys. Even BC had to laugh a little bit at that, so I totally get it. I totally get even the cracking up at it. But the fact that they're finally getting it, like we have to try a lot of new stuff because they're losing their own fans, guys. So if you truly love AEW, if you truly love it, you know they have to try a lot of new stuff. They have to just go in a different route. Or else, guys, the truth is within 5 years, you don't have an AEW. That's just where we're going with this, right? 950 a few months ago, they could not get to that million that Tony loves to get. And then the next day on the social doohickey machine, he's always touting the million. They just couldn't get it. It was at 950, and then they went to 850, and now 750. And guys, it's a trajectory, right? You're going to see 650, 550. Eventually, people are going to be like, I can put on the Big Bang Theory and get quadruple the audience for a little bit cheaper. That's what's going to end up happening. So I love the fact that they're trying new stuff. I heard about it, and I instantly had to see it. I loved it. And watching it, I liked it more than I didn't like it. So that may be a stunning review of this angle by BC, but I'm just telling you guys exactly. I just watched it with you guys. I liked it more than I didn't like it, I'll tell you that much. And I love that line, who succeeds Tony now? Young Bucks running AEW, the Elite running AEW. That's more intriguing than anything AEW's been doing to BC, and I know many. So that's something. We'll see if they keep doing things correctly. Maybe those ratings will start going up and not backwards. Until next time, and there will be that next time, top guys, where I'll be seeing the unit saying, check you. Peace.